Yup. Yo, yo, yo. What's good? We live yet again. I promise one day I'm gonna be consistent. I promise you. Hopefully everybody having a beautiful and cool Wednesday because it's hot on my end. Very hot. Yeah, we on this Ace Attorney today. It's actually like the whole trilogy, but we starting off with like part one, I guess. Episode one, the first turnabout. Yo, please tell me his voice lines on this. Please tell me his voice lines on this. His voice lines on this, right? His voice lines on this, right? Not yeesh. I'm stupid. Yo, something happened to Shorty already. Bro, why is it going so fast? I've got to find some bruh. I can't what is this? Y'all know this shit scrolling too fast. Okay, here we go. Golly. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. This is the Chief. Dressed like that? I guess. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. In my life, everything is all over. Okay, who is this? My man's is in distress. That's your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm what? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper say it was you. Wild. My name is Pheonix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy arrested was the unlikely sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Alls. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Jeez. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I own one, which is why I took the case. Clear his name. That's just what I'm going to do. Hey, we got some plot. Got some plot, chat. August 3rd. This is mad loud in my ear. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Th- Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Come on, man. My guy Larry. I mean, that's my guy. Why would I not know that? All right, just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's wait. Oh no, no way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, of course I know the victim's name. I forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it. Okay, okay. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you, Mr. Wright. Who is the victim? Okay, let me check my shits. Okay, time of death, cause of death. Oh, hold on. Cindy. Right. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Okay, yeah. Of course I knew that. Of course I knew that. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Ah, you've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem so much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Ew. Ew. What do you want? What do you want? Hold on just a second, chat. Let me deal with this creature. Aye. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court's accepted it into evidence. Okay, so can we like check that or right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond in the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. This man, wow, they did all die. This man is wild. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, would you just Mr. Butts, what would you describe as generally what we mean by dump? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Whoa, she was on the streets. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she it appears she had several sugar daddy. Whoa. Whoa. Bro, why is my voice going out? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Plot material. Street material. Uh 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 y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. I, I'm not gonna wait and see what I'm gonna stop. I'm stopping this man. He already out of line. Like from the get go. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh, you got him sweating now. Yeah. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Dang, I skipped a line. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Bro, see, this like when it do it like auto scroll sometimes. That shit be going mad fast. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Hold on, let me check over what evidence do I have? Attorney's badge. That ain't important to the case. We got profiles. Okay. Okay, so Cindy was a model, lived in an apartment by herself. Larry, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Of course, we got the thief right here. Yeah, that ain't important stuff. Okay, the victim. So we got to remember the victim arrived home from Paris a day before the murder. Okay. Okay, she arrived on July the 30th, right? But she died the 31st, or between 4 and 5. I'm gonna remember that. I believe the accused's motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you? Or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. All right. We'll have him answer. Bro, I mean, if he didn't do anything, it wouldn't hurt to have him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies the matters. Who was your witness? A man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account, okay. I was going door to door selling my subscriptions when I saw the man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her laying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. So did he said he was too scared to go inside, right? But how did he know her phone wasn't working? Hmm. I'm on to you. I'm on to you, Sawit. I remember the exact time. It was 1 p.m. Hey, yo, but she died between 4 and 5, right? Okay. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting over there, sitting right over there. Hmm. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw would use, one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Or is it peruse? I have a record of the blackout for your peruse. Okay, stupid. Electricity at the Miss Stone's building was out from noon 6 p.m. Not between 5. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross examination. Cross examination, Your Honor. Bro, how you a lawyer? How you an attorney and don't know what a cross examination is? Jeez. All right, right. This is it. The real deal. Uh, what am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is incorrect, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? I say incorrect when I meant to say innocent. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Got you. Got you. Okay. Okay, we can start off with this. Because he said it was 1 p.m., but she died at 4 p.m. All right, let's get it. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw Van Flynn about okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. How do we here we go. I was about to say, how do we present the evidence? I up fucking Jack. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There is nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap, my nigga? Oh yeah, this nigga's lying. Look at him. Oh, that. Uh, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Axe, Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Bam. Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, White. Wait to point out. Wait, way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Okay, wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh boy. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. All right. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from television. Doing a blackout, my guy? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. BRB chat. BRB, BRB. All right, all right. Okay, I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying a time, a program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Easy. Easy. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Ooh, cross-examine this nigga. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Ooh, got you sweating now. You couldn't have heard a television. or a video. Yeah. All right, well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Aha, wait, I remember now. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That ink seemed rather distraught. my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. All right. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Hold on. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Huh? There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Girl, I don't know about this one. All right. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? The murder weapon. The user killing. Okay. That must have been what I saw. Huh. But the murder weapon is a statue, not a clock. I don't know. Let's see. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Bruh, how y'all both fucking up like this? How? 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 So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? I mean, fuck. It seemed kind of spot on, not gonna lie, but yeah. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Yo, chill out, son. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I could prove you were the one who killed her. Whoa, Pheonix. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Okay. Okay. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solid, the sound must have left you quite the sound must have damn, why can't I the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you're so certain about the time. But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. This nigga's guilty. With the witness care to elaborate, did you strike the victim Did you strike the victim with the clock? I that day I never look. The clock. Damn, he hit me with the toupee. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her. He should burn. Burn. Give him death. Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, the claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mrs. Soward heard was definitely this clock. Okay. A fact which is clear if you simply clock's battery, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. That's clearly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ooh, the time off. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mrs. Soward heard and the actual time of death. So, Mrs. Soward, try to talk your way out of this one. Oh, this man is baffled. You forget one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Dang. Cat, what we going to do? Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately. This ends cross examination of Mr. Frank Solid. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Um, well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you have your proof. Right? Can you think of reasons as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yeah, I guess. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. All right. Oof. Okay, I used the autopsy. How the hell with the passport of it? Oh. Huh. How can I prove the clock was 3 hours? Uh, I know it's not the passport, but I'll try it anyway. The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck in the head of the apartment was wrong. Bro, I really got that right on accident, but I'll take it. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah, lock this nigga up. Order. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he uh he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Heck yes. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sawit, common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. By August 3rd. Whew. I still can't believe he won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life's over. Larry, supposed to be happy. What's wrong? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Right, this man is Larry. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was. Nah, never mind. He was finna say, Larry, she was a thotty. Gosh, the bullet. I mean, unfortunately, it's unfortunate what happened to her. That was terrible word. Terrible word on my end. He just called this man Harry. I am sleep. Congratulations, Harry. Ha- Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Look at this man shooting his shot. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey, here, take this. The present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that actually I made this clock for her? I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, you believe it? I was so into that chick, and and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry, Larry? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. I mean, it's obviously not my attorney bag. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. So, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks, bro. She is really trying to have drinks with this man. All right. So, my first trial came to a close. All this time, my game had no fucking audio. I am asleep. All this time. Okay, Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, good to have friends." Uh, bro, I really can't fix my audio. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. What? And my promise to tell the chief about being Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. All right, case one closed. Brand new episode has been added. Ugh. Hey, yeah, we're saving the progress for sure, for sure. All right, episode two, Turnabout says, I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna have time to like play this whole case through though. The first one took a smooth 40 minutes. I only got like an hour to stream. Did we react to some stuff? Hold on, first let me fix this audio real. It's acting a little funky on me, dog. Hold on, let me play something from YouTube and see if it'll play some audio at least. Okay, so we can hear audio from YouTube, but we can't hear the game audio for some reason. How do I fix? It really just threw me all the way off, bro. It just threw me all the way off. We gonna fix. We gonna fix. Hmm. That work? Crazy. I don't know. Hopefully I have it fixed next stream, but I might have to shut it down for now until I get this fixed. I'm really mad that I just streamed this whole time. No audio. It really it really takes the immersion away from the gameplay, you know what I mean? I want all my content to be quality. Or as quality as I can get it. Like to the best of my abilities. I know I'm able to get sound to work on a video game. But yo, y'all be easy. Until next time, I don't know when that'll be. But yeah, peace.